Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a market analysis update on Harmony 1 and going over some key levels that you should be watching out for. So if you are new to the channel and you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. So first I want to begin talking about this blue line here. This is the 20-day simple moving average. It averages the closing price of the last 20 days and currently it is declining. So if we go back 20 days, we can see how the closing price was around 4 cents. So this will continue to decline because we're only at 2.5 cents today, and I have some very key rejections off of this level circled here and outlined just to illustrate how important this moving average is. So on May 31st we could see a clear rejection here at 4.6 cents, kind of leading to another lower low. We had another rejection on May 23rd, another rejection on April 21st, and another rejection on March 2nd. So these rejections are pretty significant because they lead price action to lower lows, and it just kind of illustrates the very significant weakness in the price action and how we have this declining resistance kind of coming down, putting pressure on the lows and really stressing on the support. So I would expect a retest of this moving average sometime in the next few weeks. If I just extend it out at the current pace it is declining, you can see how just at the end of June we can see it'll be only at under 3 cents. So obviously it is going to be coming down, and we are most likely going to be testing this at some point. If we are able to reclaim it, say we come back above it, hold it as support and bounce off of it, in that event, if we do have something like this for Harmony 1, I would expect that to be a very bullish sign and something to kind of provide some evidence that maybe we're starting to reverse, maybe a low is in, and we might be targeting some of these lower highs, such as the one at 4.7 cents and then ultimately at 5.3 cents. So I'd watch out for this moving average if we are able to reclaim it. On the other hand, if we do reject off of it and we start testing these lows again, if we get something like this, then I would expect the lows are not in, and most likely we would be trending down to this support area at 1.7 cents. So if I zoom out here, you can see how there was a very key turnaround point in February of 2021 where, coming off the back of this 57% correction, this was the area we turned around and started to trend back up, putting in these new all-time highs. So this was a very significant level in February of 2021, and I would expect it to hold as support in the event that we're rejecting off this moving average and continuing lower down to these levels. So in something like this, if we get something like that, I would expect a bounce, and for this level to hold as support, maybe we bounce back up to these lows here set in place at 2.4 cents. But ultimately, I think it will depend on if we are able to reclaim this moving average. Because if we reject off of it again, then most likely we would come down and repeat the same process, right? So if we keep rejecting off this 20-day simple moving average, such as the rejections in May, then we would keep testing these lows and keep stressing on the support, and most likely we would revisit this support area at 1.4 cents. So it's really a question of whether or not we can start, turning around the short-term trend and start, reclaiming some key levels, because otherwise I would expect further rejections and further continuation lower of this longer-term downtrend. It's the dominant trend, and I would stick with it if you see the short-term strength kind of start to weaken out. So if we zoom all the way out to as far back as this chart goes, we can see how this level here at 1.4 cents was the high of 2020. There was also a significant rejection in August of 2019. So this is a very, very important long-term level to watch out for. So if we do come down all this way to this low here at 1.4 cents, then I would absolutely expect this level to hold as support. And this would be kind of the last area of support to look out for. I don't expect us to get down this low unless Bitcoin is losing its $20,000 support area. But if we do come down this low, because that is a very real possibility, I would expect this level to be a very significant support area and to expect a pretty significant bounce or rally off of this area. And that's basically the level I'm absolutely going to be watching out for. I might set some alerts, I might set some bids at this area just to kind of be covered in case we do get down this low in the event Bitcoin is starting to lose its $20,000 area. So that's the end of my analysis on Harmony 1. I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you in the next one.